Hello, welcome back to the first tree. It's beginning to feel like we're closing in on the end of this game, maybe, unless it's longer than I thought. So we're going to continue, and we'll see what happens next.
Fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there. The rain cascaded onto the Jade Valley where the entrance to the tree was. Life was protected there, because that's where life began. It was now only a mother and a daughter left. Items from my life still dotted the ground as she moved closer to her destination and destiny.
Please tell me my last cub is alive. Please, I want to see at least one of them living. I've lost my other two children, and my daughter has lost both of her siblings. Please. We can't take any more hurt. I definitely can't get up there, so I'm gonna assume I have to just keep falling all the way down. Ooh. I'm surprised this fox is still walking with all the dips she's taken. By dips, I mean, like, falls onto the ground. Is there something back this way? I've just gotta check. No, there's not. Okay, well, that was pointless. Purple! These plants are purple! I need to scratch my ear. It's very itchy. I have a notification I haven't checked, but it's just gonna have to wait. I'm too, like, enthralled in this game. I need to know how it ends. I need to know if my last child is still alive. Please. Please tell me she's there. Oh. Give me that. Can I make it to 100 of these little white things before the game ends? Oh. The rain is coming down. The trees are different colors. Ah, there's something up there. Tricky, tricky. Good thing I looked behind me. I always look behind me. I always check my 6. Alright, what do we got now?
At the end of high school, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Drive. I looked into the best architecture schools on the West Coast, then got a dose of reality when looking at other students' portfolios and the high cost of tuition. I still wanted to be something, to be the next Alvaro Siza, and to make those thousands of sketches worth something in my grand history. But now even an internship sounds impossible. Siza helped me understand how essential emotion is in architecture, and he also said light is the real composer of space. I like to think these glints of light, like not finding a job, or even a strange dream about a fox, are something I should be thankful for, even if the illuminated space is something I'm less than comfortable with.
I know how that feels. I know how it feels about wanting to do something that seems incredible, and at the same time you're like, nah, I can never do that. Whoops. I keep running into trees. You'd think by now I'd know I can't just phase through them like a ghost. And yet I still try. Yet I still try to just walk through them. It's not how trees works. That's not how trees work. There's a vast open field. There's a house up there? I think. There's something over yonder. I'm not seeing any glints of white, so I'm gonna assume there's not. I could be wrong. Sometimes I like don't fully render in until you're closer. There's gotta be at least something over here, right? No, maybe not. Get on the rock. Maybe that'll tell me. I was farther from the rock than I believed. Alright, this ought to give me a good vantage point. Man. This is pretty. Even when it's all dark and gloomy and raining, it's pretty. Look at that tree! Aha, there's a dig! I can dig over here! And oh boy am I gonna dig. Woo! Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, it's right there.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis, and I pretty much spit in his face.
Yikes. That's a pretty major yikes for me there, Chief. Yeah, that's not good. Kinda seems like there are misunderstandings on both Joseph's side and his father's side. Like, Joseph clearly wanted to get into art and architecture and do something creative, but his father seems like he tried to be supportive, but also had like a different vision for what he wanted Joseph to do. Like, he wanted Joseph to take over the family business, but Joseph didn't want to do that. So it was like a conflict of what both of them wanted. So obviously, like, his father shouldn't have pushed those expectations on his child, but at the same time, Joseph could have tried better to, like, communicate with his father, and, like, it seems like he blew up in rage quite a bit. So that's where a lot of his guilt is coming from in relation to his relationship with his father. Okay, sometimes it's hard for me to tell where I'm supposed to be going because the world is so vast and open. But this looks like the right way. Oh, the sound of my footsteps changed. That's awesome, because now I'm walking through water. It sounds very squishy. I do not know if this is the right way. I could be going the entirely wrong direction right now. I suppose that's just a consequence of playing a very large, open world game. Well, it's not totally open world. But, you know what I mean. I mean, like, the world is very large and there's a lot to explore. I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't the right way. Yeah, maybe I took a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah, there's an invisible wall there. Okay, so where am I actually supposed to go? Maybe over that way. Okay, no, there's an invisible wall in that direction. It will not let me go over the mountain. Is that the first tree? Is that where I'm headed? I think that's where I'm supposed to go. And I will get there by scaling the mountainside. This is not the path I am supposed to take, but it is the path I am taking. Ooh, there's something down there. Looks like a bed. Okay, it straight up will not let me go there. Yeah, there's an invisible wall. Yeah, it does not want me to go that direction. Okay, so I'm just gonna head down like that. Head down to the ground. Hang on, let me move things around a little bit. My arm's getting a little tired from holding things in a specific way. You know how it is. I've mentioned before, I have the shittiest recording setup known to man. Now, I'm sure there's been setups worse than this, but it is pretty bad. But I gotta make do with what I have, you know? This is far from the most efficient way to do any of the things that I do, but I'm very good at finding inefficient ways to do things. I find something that works, and even if it's not that good, I keep doing it. Okay, hang on, I need to move things again in order to be able to get these lights. 101, heck yeah. That's 102. There we go. Now we can head over here and dig. Dig, my fox. Dig. Zigzagging by accident.
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last conversation we had was about what movies we had seen and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Can't tell what that's a photo of, but I'm assuming it might be Joseph and his dad. Just putting a better angle on it. Yeah, it looks like it might be Joseph and his dad. Like maybe the last time they saw each other, or like pretty close to it. I also just realized there's no music anymore. It's just rain. The music stopped. Has there been music in this section at all? Probably not. I just didn't notice. No! You took my third child too?
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland. She couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of. Moving forward. My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
The screen is very dark now.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, What could it do for us?
Man, look at that. I'm sad now. They killed my baby. I can't even run anymore. I pressed Y and it didn't toggle the run, it's just not an option. I can't jump either. I thought at least I could have my daughter still. But she's gone too. That's just so cruel. I want my children back. And like, I know this is just Joseph's dream sequence, so this fox was never real and her cubs were never real, but still. I'm still sad. I know it's a dream within a story, within a video game, but I'm still heartbroken.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more, I'm realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
I think the first tree, like, is definitely meant to symbolize something. I'm not too sure what that is, but like, it means something within this story, and it represents some kind of, like, theme or message. I've never been very good at deducing that sort of thing. Stop me there. That's incredible. Oh, I get to say what I want. Oh, what's the last thing that I want this fox to say to her babies? I'm just gonna go with a simple I love you. Because, like, those were her children. You know? Like, I doubt she at all expected them to, like, be taken from her so soon. I also just want to write something relatively short, because typing on the Switch is absolute nightmare. I love you more this is not easy, trust me. More than life itself. That sounds like maybe the tree will take that message up to her babies in Fox Heaven. I'm actually going to cry. I'm so sad. I love you more than life itself. Oh, so like the glimmer of light, like the more of them that you collected, I think the more characters you could put into the message. Let's add more to it. Maybe more than life itself. Because if I have like plenty of room, then I will see you again. Someday. Yeah. That sounds good. I love you more than life itself. I will see you again someday. And she's gone.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only a dream. A distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Man, you're gonna make me cry. It seems like that was probably the end of the game. Obviously it looks like it's still loading something else. Don't know how long that's gonna take. Because sometimes the Switch can take a while to load things. 6 months later. Oh, okay. Am I Joseph now? I guess that's Rachel. Joseph is not so much walking as he is like gliding around on his heelys. And he doesn't have a reflection. Joseph, I think he might be a vampire. Didn't think we'd be playing as Joseph anytime soon. Can I like go around the house and look around? I feel like we're like right up to the end of the game. So I know this video is already about as long as the other ones have been, but I'm gonna see if I can go all the way through to the end of the game. We've got boxes everywhere, so either we're moving out or we've just moved in somewhere. Is that the fridge that's making all that noise? My fridge doesn't make that much noise. But maybe I just have a quiet fridge, who knows? Are we having a child? It looks like Rachel and Joseph are gonna have a baby. Aww. Like, they have a nursery, they have a crib, and like they painted the walls, or they're like working on painting the walls. I was like, not all of it's been painted. They have like cute little animals on the ground. They're having a baby. That's so nice. Do I have to go outside? Joseph, why are you going outside? Oh, this is pretty. Outdoor, what did I say? Outdoor junk. Got boxes. We got like a couch and a table in the moving van. Wow. This is pretty. Are we back in Alaska? Did Joseph and Rachel move to Alaska? Is that something up there? Joseph, you are only a man. You're not a cool dream fox that can jump over rocks and mountains. You are but a human. Yeah, it won't let me fall down there. Okay, that's good. Man, you really moved out to the middle of nowhere, huh? So what am I supposed to do? What do you want me to do? Can I have Joseph jump over his own fence? Does he have to go in the rock? Okay, no, so I'm not supposed to go past there. So where do I go? Where are we going, Joseph? Over here, maybe? Nope, another invisible wall. Okay, what do you want me to do, game? Do I have to go over there? Towards that light? Is that the moon? That might be the moon now that I think about it. Sorry, I'm really trying to get to the end of this game at this point. Nope, there's another invisible wall. Where, Joseph, where were you going? Where are you trying to go, Joseph? Joseph. Did I go the wrong way? Like, where, I'm confused. Do I have to wake up Rachel? Do I go into the shed? Like, what's going on here? And there's a mattress. There's stuff on the floor. I'm in the shed now. Or the garage, whatever you want to call this. Where is that light? Do I go around back? Like, what's happening here, Joseph? You gotta tell me. What's going on here? Oh no, that's a view. Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing, Joseph? Where am I supposed to be bringing you? Joseph. What's going on, Joseph? Am I missing something, Joseph? Rachel. Rachel, what is Joseph doing? I don't know what to do. I'm just like walking around and seeing if I can interact with anything. I'm very confused. Joseph! What are you doing? You still don't have a reflection. In fact, I'm not sure that was even a mirror. Do you need to take a dump? Do I look at this fox art? Do I look at something in the baby's room? Like, what? Joseph! Joseph, I'm confused. Alright, okay. I'm gonna end this video here, and I'm gonna see if I can, like, look up a fucking walkthrough or something, because I'm confused and I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so. I was hoping to finish this video, but this is already, like, 30 minutes long, so it's gonna take forever to upload, so. I'll see you on the next one, because I'm getting frustrated, but I'll see you then.